It looks good. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Samus, and we are playing Dungeons & Dragons Online. A game I really like. That first sip of tea in the morning. Alright. Does that mean you're the best pumpkin? Sure, you can be the best pumpkin. You can be the greatest of all the pumpkins. Ooh, gold roll time. 3,000 XP. That's actually pretty good. We might need to start saving up for post-TR Blitz. I thought I put all that stuff in the bank earlier. Alright, gold rolls are out of the way. There should be basically no ship buffs because everything was down. So let's see, we're on 9s. Shadow Crypt, Missing Expedition, Thrinals. I think we decided that Thrinals are bad this life, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to. I do not know what that is. Jungle of Kyber. You know what? Let's do that. Let's work on House K stuff. It sounds like fun today. Okay. No, House K, Samus. House K. Okay. We also need to get our Didor fellow, Michael Lepius. Is that a Didor in your pocket? Yes, it is. Alright, let's see. I'm a slacker. How am I slacker? I'm a Drew. No. Man, there's so much internet speak. I don't understand. I gotta rearrange some windows here. The chat is not working correctly for both DDO stream and Samus Garovo. There we go. That should fix it. I'm a druid. No, I'm not sure what that is. A druid now. Yes. Yes, I'm a druid. Been a druid for a couple of, like a week and a half, maybe? Alright, Michael. Oh, you know what else I didn't do yet? I didn't tweet. Playing DDO. Alright, I tweeted. Good enough. Alright. Oh, mod already. Unless I did not take my stuff. So for those of you who are potentially interested, I have gotten my Amazon store reset up, my affiliate store. So if there's anything that you have ever, like, I've talked about and you've wondered about, like my mouse, for example, or my workout pills, they're going to get put in that store. Some things are already there, some things I didn't put on last night. But if there's any of that stuff that you're like, you know what, Samus uses those things a lot, um, that I get from Amazon, you can definitely check that stuff out. Let's get the dog a fire. It's the an easy way to support the stream if you already make Amazon purchases. As I start filling out the things that I recommend, um, you can continue, or you can, just spend what you normally spend on Amazon and get rewarded. It's like the donations, except different.
Viscous fluid oozes from a wound in RC2's side, almost as if something burrowed its way in.
Alright, so dog, you poof over here to work the switch. Pious, you stand there.
RC2 stops abruptly and rocks back and forth.
Alright, perfect.
You hear someone clearing his throat. The sound appears to be coming from the
Later.
face.
Alright, so we're just going to zerg our way through a lot of these quests. We're not even going to stop unless we have to. Poof. That gives us lots of opportunity to hang out with the chat room and play videos. Yeah, I guess we're just going to blow this stuff up. Seems reasonable. We got our power increase yesterday with level 11 gear, shroud gear, and now I feel unstoppable like always. It's so good. Bye. Some sort of email here. All right, Michael. Oh, excuse me. Whoa!
As the north wing gate lever locks into place, a power surge
Playing well, getting punished.
energy barriers.
All right, Michael. Cast LD door upon us. You're the best, buddy. Around. As always, if you'd like to join me, be level appropriate on the Slowness server, and join the chat room CTHLIVE for Cocktail Hour Live. Todd was talking my ear off, and now that I need him to talk to me, talk my ear off, he's not saying anything.
Spy, a slimy leech-like creature crawl out from under RC2's body and worm its way down.
It was a Pidgey. Woo! Woo, where'd you guys all come from? Ah, I love your spam.
Even for your clothing and armor,
I love everybody's spam. You know your spam brings all the boys to the yard. That's right. It's better than yours. Alright, here we are. Everybody's on fire. Well, that's a guarantee. Whee! It would take an hour to kill somebody, that's what you do. Not because it's not effective, because it's so slow. Pew! Pew! Alright. Excuse me, pardon me coming through. I'm not interested in your shenanigans. I am interested in your collectible. No, don't touch me. Jump. Alright, I assume everyone knows this trick by now. Probably seen me do it 1,000 times. Boop. Well, if you don't, it'll save you a lot of hassle. And 50% by switching to Geico. Alright. Poof. Poof. Michael? Michael, come here. Alright, buddy. Stand there. Oh, this always hurts so bad. Yeah! Lived. Alright, can I please have another D-door? Can we please leave? Awesome, you're the best. Oh, it hurts so bad. It puts the ouchie in my no-no place. Alright. How much I thoroughly enjoy this quest, Vaughn 3. Such a good one. When you know what you're doing. How much more time do we have on that? 2 minutes. This, however, it's only got a couple of minutes. So let's pump that. We are still in fire mode for a little bit longer. Whee! Overlapping fields of fire. Alright, you knuckleheads. H, right? H. Yeah, H. Hat. Or candy cane. Nah, it's hat. Now this one, on the other hand, I want to go to candy cane. It's quicker. And then you spin it. And then go hat. And spin it. Oh, that was it. No! Who's not on Ghost? Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
You spy the master control room key. Just
I can align it, but I can't meddling it right now. Do I have meddling?
turn of the key. It unlocks
No.
heavy doors.
I
Behind
do
you,
have
master control. Iron golem.
the healing one.
Flanked by massive buffalo beasts. Prepare for battle.
Now fighting ghosts. Good, good, good. Everybody into the firewall. Everybody heals. Everyone heals so much that they melt. That's how much healing we're going to be doing right now. Alright. Put out the fire. Start dotting some other truckers. Pious. What's going on, buddy? What's up with all this damage you're taking? There we go. They're wailing. Look at this force damage. 17 plus 2, 24.
The last of the guards falls in a heap of battered metal. Now
They're
this
good
is
helpers. You're doing EL slavers right now? That's cool.
A toneless voice echoes through the foundry. This complex will self-destruct in 5 minutes. Please evacuate immediately.
There we go. Run, 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 run. Run! Ow. And spacebar.
Until self-destruct.
Okay. Oh, I love it when they just die down there.
Anywhere's voices.
We have my little ring pulse.
I know you're running for your life, but this is important. Keep your ears perked for further instructions as you hustle out of there. Anywhere
Keep your ears perked for further instructions. Man, I don't understand why everyone sounds like bad World War II German in my head. Wait for further instructions. The metal dogs are excellent.
rumblings from deep within the factory reverberate down the corridor. Less than 3 minutes until self-destruct.
Man, I should have switched to Quelch. Four minutes to technical detonation. Alright, so yesterday,
Haywire gestures to the glowing,
people were quiet
elemental energy force
until I started playing
the spellcaster
the
might be able to channel.
streaming stuff. And then the stream music, and then all of a sudden everyone wanted to chit chat. So I wonder if maybe that's what we should do. Alright, come here, Facebook. Give me a second. Give me a second, please. I cannot spell disaster all of a sudden. I can't spell anything. Alright. Let's see. Vaughn 3. Oh, we love Vaughn 3, don't we? Oh. Sorry, I knew this was going to happen yesterday. We pushed it a little much, so now I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be much worse, so that's nice. Also, I'm wearing pants today, which I think was wrong. Should never wear pants post gym. Just get hot.
As you emerge from the ledge, Polish war drums begin to beat a steady rhythm, quickly spotted by a lookout.
I think that should be the only buff we need for this quest.
Blackguard trolls have made their home in the shadow of these ruined walls. They seem eager to repel invaders. May possibly be allies of Bane.
We should pick a topic and we should discuss it. It could be a DDO related subject, it could be a non DDO subject. But I feel like we should have a conversation about something. Otherwise, I feel like I'm sitting here in silence, exclamating, hollering. Did everyone get to see last night's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? We can discuss it in a non-spoiler type way, I think. Well, okay, so you want to talk about how your group was filled with elitists. To be fair, most groups are filled with elitists. And depending on if you ask Lessa or not, I'm an elitist. So, I mean, there's that. I usually don't think I'm super elitist. Alright, let's see. We're going to want electric. What I mean is 4 friends and 1 ass. Well, again, I think that's the cure in my group. I didn't realize I hired you. Oh. I wonder if I should go get this collectible. Collectibles are being useful again. Oh, yes. Sour dark cap. So tasty. Alright, so let's see. Elitist. Elitism. I think that just like it kind of does in real life, there's like this negative connotation with being an elitist. Like, oh, that person is a snob, or the 1% is currently pretty demonized in our current culture. But there's nothing wrong with, you know, feeling accomplishment in what you have going on, I guess. Or enjoying the rewards of hard work, whether that's your hard work or a family member's hard work in the past, whatever. So, I don't know. I'm cool with elitists. Now, if it starts to become a problem where you're using that to intentionally look down on people, for example, we had a guy back when the MyDDO was a thing. I had somebody ask about it the other day. Made a comment about the MyDDO being down, and it literally became a like a resume to join a pug, and I think that's a little extreme. But otherwise, I'm pretty much anything goes. Captain Easy going today. We'll see how long it lasts. Boop. Be on fire. Get back here and get in the fire. Drow. No con having scum. Get in the firewall. Alright, somebody's gonna have to be sacrificed to the great trap. Michael, I choose you with the most hit points. Go pull that lead. No, not you. Stop. Michael with the most hit points. What did I just say? Just said stop. I just said stop. Get back over here. Alright, Michael with the most hit points. Go pull that lever. I'm fine. I can handle it. I have all the hit points in the world. Kaboom. Yeah, you did. Good job, buddy. Alright, continue on. So I recently have a itch my ear. I spent about an hour and a half last night working on my Amazon store thing that I'll be linking pretty soon, as a way that people can help, like, support the stream. You know, if you're interested in the products that I personally recommend, right, from Amazon. And a friend of mine wanted to know if it's applicable with another Amazon service. I spent some time and I've looked into it, and it sort of is. You could do some stuff, jump through some hoops. But honestly, I don't think there's a lot of stuff that I currently have on there that would be up her alley. I'd be totally wrong, but I do know that she's very. I made a comment that she wanted, she could hang out on the stream and you know, play some cool video clips or whatever. Alright, I think we're gonna have to do this. They keep putting out firewalls. You're supposed to be in attack mode, buddy. I hope the dog's dead. Wow. Was not expecting that. Is it all you? Are you the problem? Are you the problem? Definitely part of the problem. Anyway, my friend is texting me back and forth. Made a comment that she doesn't care for anonymous charities. And I told her that my Gamer for Good is not anonymous, so I'm curious what she says about it. Did the dog die again? Oh man. Alright, we'll just carry some stones for a minute. Come here, come get me. I kind of wish that that Erie was alive right now so she could give me some DVs. I could kind of use a couple. Alright, let's focus on this guy. Oof. Not Cloud Kill. Oh, that's not Cloud Kill. That's the Stink Cloud. They got the gas. Hey, Michael, can we focus on killing that guy, please? Ooh, Michael's in trouble. There we go. Where's the other there's the other caster. Can you focus on that guy, please? Let's focus on this guy. There we go. Hirelings sometimes are the best additional DPS because they listen sometimes. They do exactly what you tell them to do. Please put your DPS on this. Even if it's not the best DPS, please attack this one. Yes, sir. Can do. Alright, that should be all the breakables in the world. Sorry. My vision's going foggy. Michael, focus on that guy, please. Dog, there's a shrine. Thanks, buddy. Come on. Raise back to life. Could you seriously just shrine? Whatever. Alright. No, let's pick a topic. Something that's not me. What's going on with... What's up with Pokemon Go now? Pokemon Go Plus finally triggers. Okay. Alright, let's see. You probably... Michael can come, actually. Ah, screw it. The dog can come, too. You stay back there, Thistle Down.
The locked gate ahead marks the public boundaries of the Drow.
What fantasy Dungeons and Dragons monster would be the most scary to see, like, come to the real world? Like, it's easy to say dragon, right? Like, dragon. Oh, dragons. But I don't think it is a dragon. You know, like, I think it's... Yeah, Scourge or Rust monsters would be real scary. How are you just, like, driving down the street? Next thing you know, like, there's 6 or 7 Rust monsters in the middle of the road, and you're like, oh, you gotta stop, slam on the brakes, swerve, end up in a ditch, your car's gone, your leg's gone. That'd be real rough, right? Alright, let's get out of here. I think all we have to do is hit those ruins. I don't think we have to actually kill them all. Alright, Featherfall ring is on. I'm not sure why, but it is. Apparently it's on all the time right now. Probably a good use of my gear slots. Whoa! That was an interesting little lag spike. Alright, poof, poof, poof. Of course it's fire time. Why wouldn't it be fire time? Singed sorewood. My chest of goodies. A bruised spore pod. Click, click, click.
A geyser blasts water into the air nearby.
Click, click.
Enough to lift a heavy weight.
Samus in chat. What's going on? Catholicism? It's like Catholicism, but with a K and no L. So I'm not sure what that is. I will call you Ism. Yes, Ism. Wave Samus in chats. That's actually nice. More people should greet other people with a hello. The hearty hello. Word to your mothers. Why's it gotta be my mother, Samus? I don't know. Why's your mom gotta be the one that needs a word? You've been called worse? Who hasn't? I've been called some pretty deplorable things over the years. This probably won't last very long, but we'll cast it anyway. Whoa, hello. You're not supposed. Okay, you're in the fin mode, like you're supposed to be. Oh, shit. Did not want to deal with that. Alright. Bad man down, bad man down. Come on, stop it. Gain 4 seconds to cast a fragging spell. There we go. Alright. Look at you. All by yourself. Just being on fire all by yourself. Alright, excellent. Alright, that should be the rest of the items in the world. Alright. Oh. Hope everyone's got a good day going on. I need some little weights. Stretch past the soreness. Alrighty. I find saying hello is completely pointless in most situations. You could say a word to my mother. Dirty Dexter, you dog. Always flirting with my mama. I mean, if people are in the chat room, it makes a big difference to the person. Word to my mother. Thank you. Word to your mother. I feel like it makes a big difference to being in the chat room or being the streamer. Like having an interactive audience is amazing. Well Met is pretty much like a nightmare. Well met, listen, you little wankers. Alright, quest is done. No, I mean, well met's fine. I'm not a Forgotten Realms fan, so we had a campaign set in Forgotten Realms, and literally the DM said that probably 20 million times, it seems like. So ever since then, we use well met as a greeting with a slight to it. We could Deckard Cain this up. Stick around and listen. What do we want to see next? Go really nerdy and say May Governor? Talking to everybody, Todd. May Governor. Man, I feel like I'm losing my nerd card right now. What is that from? Oh, I got so many references, I'm losing it. It's an elven phrase, meaning well met. Oh my god, you got me. Rickrolled right there. Would you like to see me lose my nerd card right now? I could not get through the Lord of the Rings. I might be able to do it now, but I could not do it then. It was just too much. It was overly detailed. The shadow of the blade of grass dripped with dew to the west, casting that shadow upon the bug that fluttered in the breeze. I couldn't do it. I don't think there was much in the way of proofreaders for The Hobbit / Lord of the Rings. And I know, like, the only reason there is a Lord of the Rings is because another author really loved The Hobbit and wanted him to finish the story. So he wrote The Lord of the Rings. And I thought it took like a million years. But it gave us the thing that we loved this day, right? Gave us DDO, gave us D&D. I mean, why wouldn't you make up your own language if you could? I definitely make up words all the time, not necessarily on purpose. Ugh. Adventurers of Pike. I wonder if is there a documentary on Tolkien?
The Raveneye village has been reduced to smoking ruins by the Sahagin attacks.
It's gotta be, right? I mean, there's one on Spock, right? So there's gotta be one for Tolkien. Oh my goodness. Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna look up No Melon of Mine? And it's gonna be like hero, no hero, I don't know.
Burning wreckage and rising smoke overshadow the once proud refuge of the ancestors. The only undamaged region is the central platform. Vircha Etters.
All I can say is I do the best I can with what I got, however limited those resources are. Friend? Aww. Well, thank you. You ever feel like you have a hair that's too long in your nose holes? Well, any old school, any older culture should have lots of mythology. There's a lot of really interesting Native American stuff.
The villagers watch the slimy water with stern eyes.
Alright, let's do
Attack
this.
could begin at any moment.
Oh, it's going to me. Right? Buff him. Please, buff him. There we go.
Sahagins spring from the water in all directions. The battle has begun.
Alright, let's see. We are, what, in fire mode, winter mode. Boop. 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 This is why I don't like Tolkien. I do sometimes feel like I have a hair that's too long in my nose holes. I can't believe somebody. I pluck it out. I tend to continue feeling that way and pick out two or three. I agree. We are more alike than we are different. That's how we heal the racial divide in this country. That's it. Everyone has nose hairs that are too long that we have to pluck. Alright, you, come here. Please defend the hell out of that guy. Dog, defend the hell out of that guy. Alright. Everybody has hair.
The assault against
I wasn't necessarily saying you and I. I'm saying we could just
destroying the
heal it in general because everyone has noses.
Stop those Sahagin! I will be safe until you return.
I now have a 13-point plan on peace in the world. And it all starts with nose hair. Alright. Chop, 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 chop. Sorry, just reading just reading that just hit me exactly right. Oh, no, I can't believe you just I even think about the people who don't have noses. Ah. I'm gonna have to scrap this plan. So much for world peace.
With the demolition attempt stopped, the the Sahagin will surely renew their efforts to kill Vircha Eteros. He will need protecting again, and soon. The attack resumes as more Sahagin burst from the brackish water.
And, oh, we're in cold mode now. You can. I mean, there's been plenty of that in human history. Aw, that poor elf didn't make it. So long as you noseless communists. Oh, that's sad. Most communists have noses. So is this the only elf still alive? Probably. Rest shrine is blocked. Who's trying to use the rest shrine? Why are you trying to use the rest shrine? Oh my goodness, my nose.
The second wave has been defeated. Vircha tells you, rest while you can. I will alert you when more Sahagin arrive.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shrine. I usually don't, but I'm going to. Voldemort's like, it feels bad. You know what? He had a nose. I don't understand how he went from Tom whatever to Voldemort and lost his nose. That makes no sense to me. I feel like there's a hair like rubbing in the wrong spot. You know what I mean?
The Sahagin have resumed the battle.
Oh no, the Sahagin are back. I did not read those books either, but I watched the movies. In fact, I have all the movies digitally. Which I believe is the superior way to buy movies now. No, why? Thistle down. It means I have to make sure everyone stays alive. I'm not a nose picker. If that's what you're inferring. I have nothing against people who do need to, but Darkwing dog ticket. Hey, little person, you're still alive.
A third wave of Sahagin has been destroyed. Despite
Third
this,
wave's
the
Sahaganism?
one more attack.
Oh my goodness. I just made the connection.
The foe is angry as a Sahagin necromancer appears from beneath the depths.
All the way. You guys are great. I love it when the chat room is being active. Definitely makes life easier for me. Um,
His lifeless body falls to
I don't know. I never read any of her stuff.
Without her necromantic powers to animate, the drowned zombies
I watched the movies and I enjoy the Harry Potter stuff. The Harry Potter movies. I I don't know. I've never read it. I definitely feel like I should. But it's like, so a good book is always better than a good movie, right? I shouldn't. And since I enjoy the movie already, let's dismiss you. I already have that mental images of everything in mind. So like,
Raveneye village has been reduced to smoking ruins by the zombies.
those are the characters that I would picture. So now, like, all of the description and stuff like that would just be wasted. Because I'm going to picture Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter and Emma Watson as Hermione. And Ron is there. It's not fair. The only one who's legitimately Irish, I cannot think of his name.
No doubt his food
I was-
some hungry swamp creature.
Yeah, I don't know. Not even gonna pretend to know. But like, those are the characters I now associate, or the people I now associate with those roles. Where if I would have read it the other way around, it could have been different. Usually, when I watch a movie first. I enjoy reading the book
The Raveneye clan hunted
after the
game
fact, but I don't think that would be one of the situations for this particular series. So like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, the movie is not very good compared to the book, but it is quite fun to watch.
a hidden waterfall.
And then immediately thereafter you read the book and you're like, oh, this book is so good.
The red things.
Rupert Grint, thank you. Don't you get what I mean, though? Like, certain characters, like, we watched them grow up. We watched them freaking develop into actual people. I think we're stuck with that mental image.
Flickering braziers now
At least
show
I
that
am.
This marks the beginning of the fire giant's territory.
Like, Les and I got into an argument on now I have to look it up. Ender's Game. Because I feel like it's fine. It's a good movie. It's a fun watch, but it is not Ender's Game because of some of the casting decisions they've made, and by making the kids older, stuff like that. All right, puff, puff, buff, buff. One of these. One of these. Let's see. Oh, text message. Probably from the wife. Oh, from Dustin.
Curse you and your insolence! Like the vermins you are, squirm before your master!
Will do. All right, let's see. I've also not read any of the that series. The Game of Thrones. I think for me it's because
Iona whispers from your backpack.
have you ever read
Spell. There we go. Good luck.
Feist's work? I don't know. We have them. I'll probably read them eventually because my wife bought like a bundle, like a bunch of books or whatever. See, that's from what little bit that she kind of pointed out to me, they did not look very good. Alright. People, stop sending me messages. I do not want to have to go that way. I can detect the secret door, but I can't search it out. Alright, Michael, go pull that lever. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, there's a lot of things that I hope to read in the near future.
It's not a
So
giant crab. Place my staff upon it.
what the F? I gotta say, I'm like, can't be failing that many concentration checks. All right. We're going to try to do this as stealthily as possible, which probably means not at all. If you guys do not know how to do this quest stealthily, this is probably not a good example,
Iona whispers.
I sense very good.
but I will do my best.
If you can activate my staff when locked upon each guardian, you can pacify them one at a time. But you must remember
Iona whispers.
Nope, Guardian has noticed me.
he's noticed you.
Iona whispers.
You will have to kill the guardian to get through.
Yeah, it sucks. No, we're also goal time. In the books, he's fat and bald, but he has mutton chops. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm so invested in what people look like on the TV show. I don't know if I could
Iona
separate
whispers.
them.
A
It would be very tough.
Watch out for ambush.
Like I often get the issue or the problem with like comic book movies. Like Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark to me. And then when they draw a version of him that's definitely not that style, I'm like, what?
Iona whispers.
You gotta be effing kidding me.
Noticed you.
Alright, well,
Iona whispers.
I guess we're just murdering everything. Get up here, guys.
Ambush.
Kill everybody. I mean, he's basically perfect for the long history of the Iron Man. The thing is, I don't know who else you would replace him with. I don't hate Hugh Jackson as Wolverine. I think he's a little big. Like Wolverine's supposed to be this little person,
Guardian has noticed you.
and Hugh Jackman is pretty huge. Yeah. Well, it's just like when people try to tell you that Tom Cruise is a big dude or whatever. Tom Cruise is like 5'4". I'm not sure how he managed to make it in, how he got a start in Hollywood. You know, I haven't actually watched Fury Road yet. It's on my list. I've purchased it. I just haven't had time. Haven't made time. But I grabbed it on the Amazon or the Google store when it was on sale. Yeah, I will sit down and watch it. I also haven't watched. There's another movie the other day I was looking through my Amazon store and I hadn't or my Google Play and I hadn't watched it that I wanted to. Hey, Forehand, sorry for the late greeting. Working on it. Working on catching up with the chat.
Iona whispers.
Apparently we're not going to stealth through any bloody thing, so we're not even going to try anymore. I'm done. You win, game. Step ladders. Oh, why Tom Cruise is an actor in Hollywood. Oh, I get it. I get it. That's good.
Scorpion spotted you. Watch out for ambush.
Cleve Beard, good morning. It's good to see everyone coming out.
Iona whispers.
Must be close to Jerry's time because people are starting to show up. Yep, it's 10:40. So I guess this is as good as time as any to throw a couple of little ads into the conversation here. Hopefully, nobody's going to be overly offended. So, first of all, it looks like I'm going to be doing a big fundraising stream here in a few weeks. I'm not exactly sure when, but we'll probably do like a 24-hour stream with a fundraising goal, using our Gamer for Good website as a pay portal. So hopefully you guys will be able to come for some of that. The Gamer for Good portal, which is, you know, there's a link on my Twitch page. Basically let you play videos and subscribe to the stream. And I'm working on putting together some subscription rewards, kind of like a God, I gotta get these nesting scorpions out of here. Kind of like a Patreon, but I haven't quite got all that figured out yet. Other than a Discord channel, I'm not real sure what else people would be interested in. So there's that. Of course, like I said, there is my. You know, if you wanted to support the stream, the easiest way to do it is to give us a follow. All these things play videos on the stream, right? So you follow, give a rehost, etc. You will get a little video to play. make a donation. It's pretty fun. The other thing is I've reopened my Amazon store. I haven't got it linked anywhere yet, but I will pretty soon. So all the different products that I basically endorse, you can find there. For Amazon products, that is. So all those things are pretty sweet. And like I said, I'll be doing a fundraising stream pretty soon. I'll try to get some turbine points out of it for everybody. And
The air in this
all
chamber
that
is
jazz.
dusty and stagnant. It must not have been disturbed for centuries.
Ugh, come on.
Iona
That was not the
whispers,
best ad I've ever done.
Always noticed you.
I'm not gonna lie. Who would be a better Iron Man Wolverine? That's a good question.
Iona whispers,
There it is. We've done it. Behold the claw of Volcor.
I was off prompter. But I'm almost always off prompter. Ironically, I don't know. I've never really thought about a better Iron Man or Wolverine. Like, I could think of a better Jim Rhodes, but I've never really thought about a better Tony Stark. What would that even look like? Again,
this marks the beginning of the Fire Giant's territory.
Robert Downey Jr. is just like imprinted into my brain. I mean, I'll think on it. Like, if I were to cast a young Tony Stark, like for the next wave of movies, or maybe doing like the Iron Adventures series. If you haven't seen that, those are amazingly good too. I'd have to start with a list of actors that are shorter. I really think the height thing is a big deal. Like, he literally gets thrown into battle, like, constantly.
A forest of huge mushrooms reaches up to the sky. The toadstools have grown to a gigantic size.
You know, okay. The kid who played Mr. Fantastic in the new Fantastic Four movie, he would make an okay young Tony Stark.
The Sahagin created this barrier to protect their underwater home.
The guy who plays Jon Snow might make an okay Wolverine. No, he seems too tall too. Kit something or other. I think he's probably too tall. That's an
Sahagin
interesting
It's clear that fish people are
comment,
trying to
actually.
find something inside the ancient structure.
I think because they spent so much time showing you the man behind the face that it would. You still have negative levels, you get them off. Alright, you got them off. That you get that softness.
Giant magical barriers enclose this space, and the area beyond the
Yeah,
barriers is filled
I'm
with seawater.
not a
The
huge
Sahagin have made
Tom
themselves
Hardy
home
fan.
inside this room.
Okay, I don't have anything bad to say about him, but I don't have anything good to say about him either. God, you know who would make a great Wolverine? John Wayne. What's up, bub? No? Yeah, I kind of am. Oblivious, Come on, John Wayne is good in everything. John Wayne was the greatest actor of his time. Holy shit. Les and I had the same argument the other day. John Wayne is John Wayne is Genghis Khan. I have not seen that. I bet it was epic. One of my favorite movies of all time is let me rephrase that. A lot of my favorite movies of all time are John Wayne movies. I like John Wayne. I feel like I have to. Alright, so here's an article that says 5 actors who could replace Robert Downey Jr. Timothy Olyphant? No. I don't know who that is, but I can take one look at him and say no. Leonardo DiCaprio. Maybe? Like, he would be close. I just don't think so. I don't care for him. John Hamm. I don't think so. This is actually a good suggestion. Colin Farrell. I think Colin Farrell could do a good Tony Stark. Henry Cavill. I know that name. Certain names I have to Google. Oh, Superman. Yeah, Superman would probably do a good job. I have a hard time with Benedict Cumberbatch in a lot of places.
The bodies of dead Raven-Eye slaves the Sahagin are cruel taskmasters.
I think he's getting cast into roles he shouldn't be in. I think he's going to make a great Doctor Strange, but I don't know if I'd put him in some of these other things. Like, I don't think he was the best Khan. I think he looks great in the role, to be honest. I'll have to wait and see, but everything I've seen so far, I think he's spot on. Get back to the other chat room. Okay. The wife says she's good for Pokemon gymming today. What do we lose? We lost a dog. I'm just going to pick up the dog stone. I'm just going to rush this quest now, because we're running low on time. Wow. Like, people are harsh. It's okay, whipped cream. I still love you. You can be mean if you want. You hurt my feel,
The switch that controls the magical
but I'll
barriers
live.
is nearby, guarded by several.
Man, Bob Goob is also pretty hostile today. What happened? What's going on, you guys? Did you guys not get enough hugs?
Safely lower the magical barrier.
I think you guys need more hugs. Cast the D-door.
The magic barriers vanish.
No! D-door!
Water that floods
Thank
the
you.
area.
Jeez. Alright. I do like having the chat being filled. Thank you. Shut the F up. That's harsh. But you know what? I'll give you a hug. Come here, buddy. They can troll all they want. I don't even care. The joke's on them. They're in the chat room. They're watching this, so hopefully I will sway them over with my kind words and my manly hugs. I probably should. That's what we have other moderators, though, for. I'm not emotionally hurt. Believe me. Because I'm fat? I'm working on it. I go to the gym now 4 days a week, baby. Working on it.
The plane of feather is not yet.
If the moderators want to ban them, that's up to the moderators. But me, personally, they can't say anything that's going to hurt me because they don't have any power over me. So the worst they could do is show up every day and insult me. If they really wanted to hurt my feelings, they would be here every day, consistently putting in the hates. Let's see. That work isn't showing. Well, you know, it took me a long time to get fat. It's going to take me a long time to work it off. This might be controversial, but I think Hugh Dancy bulked up would make a great Wolverine.
Ended their enslavement of the Ravenite clan. You were unable to retrieve the plane of feather, and the
Who needs friends with trolls like you?
back to their underwater.
I'm down. Let me check it out. Hugh Dancy. I can see that. If he can bulk up that hard. Let's see. As great uncle would say, just more for the girls back home to love. Do I ever feel like I'm wasting my life playing this AIDS game? No, never. I've always loved this game, and I will love this game until the day the servers go offline or I can no longer use my imagination. Dungeons & Dragons, and by extension DDO, literally was the game that took my life from a place of total darkness and gave it a purpose. So, you have unfortunately put yourself in story mode time. Congratulations, haters. My mother and father separated when I was like 2, and my father got custody of me one of the few times in, out there where the father gets custody of the child. So he basically turned to basically a full-time nanny to kind of help out with some of the chores, because he was working like 80 hours. Like, it was during the, during the 80s where manufacturing was really strong, and he worked in manufacturing. And so he was putting in these crazy long shifts and everything and making all sorts of money. So we needed someone to help with the kid, and he didn't know what he was doing. He was basically a kid himself. So he found this woman who eventually they ended up getting married, and she became my stepmother. Well, she was a monster. The child named It kind of stuff. So when I was 13, I found Dungeons & Dragons, and basically it's kept me from putting a hammer through her skull or hurting myself. So I will always appreciate Dungeons & Dragons. And the Dungeons & Dragons Online video game version of it is an amazing way to play this game. Let's see. We are coming close to our time. I haven't seen Jerry jump into the chat yet, so I'll stick around for just a little bit longer here. Is my dad my hero? No. And yes at the same time. Like, he did the best he could. When he was growing up, the father's job was to work and come home, and the mother's job was to raise the kids. So he did the best he could. Flawed as he is, I often look in the mirror and feel like I am my father's son, though. I can tell. So in that regard, I'd say yes. Like, my dad did all the things that he possibly could to the best of his abilities. It was really awesome. Let's see. What else do we have? I'm 25, but thanks, and I work the graveyard shift just in case. Okay, let's see. He did try. He tried more than I can imagine, and he's even still doing the best he can. Like, I love him, and he did a great job with what he could, but at the same time, he knew that my stepmother and I were having these issues and these problems, and I think about one decision in my life in particular that I never should have been put in the position to have to make, and he came to me and asked if I wanted to leave Regina, that was my stepmother's name, take my baby sister, and start a new life. without them in the picture. And I didn't know any better, and I certainly missed my mother, and I would hate for my baby sister to grow up without knowing her mother like I didn't know mine, because that was one of the things that my stepmother would use as a punishment stick, was being able to see my mother, and by extension my brothers, and that was like one of her favorite little whipping things. And I didn't want my baby sister to go through that kind of stuff, so I thought I could just push it through and deal with it, but I've got a bunch of real calluses because of that decision. Alright, so it looks like Jerry has filled his group on Galanda doing Slave Lords on Heroic. That'll be a lot of fun. My stepmother was evil, yes. I would put her head on a stick in my front yard if I thought I would not go to jail for doing it. Anyway, so Jerry looks like he's ready to go. I can talk more about my evil stepmother another time, but that's not what we need to do right now. We can talk about Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm going to take my lunch break. We're going to go Poke Gymming. Jerry's going to take over here on DDO stream. Should be a lot of fun. Please stick around for that. And when that's over, I hope you jump over to twitch.tv/SamusGarobo, and I will come back after lunch. Probably for that Factorio game I started this morning when DDO was still rebooting. Alright guys, thanks, much love, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Jerry, I hope you have a great stream, buddy.